Hello, people of Earth and members of Congress. I'm Dylan Balsamo, and this is my friend Happy Evan Masters, and this is the World Cup Tonight radio show. We've got 4 teams remaining in this tournament here in 2018 in Russia. We got France and we got Belgium. They play today. We got England and we got Croatia. They play tomorrow. So let's talk about today's game. We got France. We got Belgium. 2 teams with a lot of stars. What are you thinking?
Well, I just think these are the best 2 teams in the tournament. You look at Belgium, the star power, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Courtois, Vertonghen. I could keep going on and on. The reserves, all stars. Then you look at France. I think France has played the best soccer, football. We want to appeal to European viewers, listeners. So, with France, here's what my problem with France, though. Mbappe is young. Kylian Mbappe, 19 years old. Biggest stage he's ever played on. Giroud, a little bit older. Not that good. Let's be real here. Down year for Giroud. For France, they just need to get their goals in early because I think once Belgium scores, it's gonna be tough to come back on them because they once they have the momentum. You saw in the Japan game a couple rounds back. Once they had the first goal, next goal, it just comes on and on and on.
Absolutely, yeah. I would agree with you on the notion that these are the 2 teams with the most individual talent.
Yes.
Arguably in all of international football. You take a look at the France team, and there's a lot of youth. You know, we talked about that. We talked about Mbappe, and that's a little bit of an issue per se. You take a look at this Belgium team, and you got Lukaku, and you got Eden Hazard, and you got De Bruyne, and they're all in their prime, and that's a big thing. They've been playing very well together as a squad. I would argue a lot better than the France team has so far in this tournament, and I think that's really going to help them throughout this game, and they're going to ride specifically the momentum of defeating Brazil. I think that's going to be very important for them. So I would take Belgium to win today. Would you say so as well?
I will take Belgium as well, and I think we have some callers on the line.
All right, awesome. Looks like we got Jerry from Queens. What's going on, Jerry?
Oh, we're having some difficulties here.
We'll be right with you, Jerry. Jerry? Having some phone malfunctions. Nothing we can't work past.
It's all right.
While we're waiting, let's talk about tomorrow's game as well. We got England, we got Croatia, 2 very good teams. England riding on a very fantastic performance throughout this tournament of Harry Kane leading the tournament in goals and whatnot. Croatia playing very well as a team together. Not as many stars per se, but that has not stopped them from getting this far into the tournament. So what do you think?
My problem with Croatia is, as talented as they are, they have kind of like Belgium. They're all in their prime. They're all in their golden. It's their golden generation.
Absolutely,
probably since '98 when they made it to the.
There's a lot of similarities between the 2 teams. Absolutely.
But my problem is they played 120 minutes 2 games ago. They played 120 minutes last game. Are they worn out? Because last game especially, Mandzukic had problems. Korluka had problems. Even Subasic, the goalie, had problems. What is this going to be for Croatia?
I agree with you that there's going to be fatigue involved in this, and I think fatigue is more involved at this stage in any kind of major tournament, not even just in soccer, but specifically in the Stanley Cup playoffs as well. That by this point, fatigue is the most important factor. But if you take a look at this English team, I think about the deservingness, if you will, of being there. Harry Kane, to me, well, he's a very good player, and he's kicking butt so far. He's a very good example of a one-dimensional player.
Yeah, he's finishing.
Scoring,
Total
really,
finishing.
He's a finisher, absolutely.
Wonderful, world class, one of the best in the world.
Absolutely. But that's all he's got to his game, really.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best team that they have played to this point in the tournament. I would argue Croatia's the best team that they've touched upon.
Well, they played Belgium's B team back.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why I say that.
Yeah.
So if you ask me, I think Croatia, while fatigue is the most important factor, I still think they take this one.
Here's my thing with England, though. I think they still have a lot of talent outside of Harry Kane. Jesse Lingard has been great on the outside. On the defensive side, John Stones, Maguire, everyone. And I just really think it's going to come down to the goalies because Pickford for England, Subasic for Croatia.
Absolutely,
both of them have had, in fact, all 4 goalies, if you want to include Lloris and Courtois for France and Belgium especially, all of them have been world class, and that's the theme. I think goalies have been the most important factor.
I would argue that's true. And I also think it's worth noting that the Belgian goalie very much resembles Speaker of the House Paul Ryan. I think that needs to be mentioned. That needs to be public knowledge. It just needs to be known.
We didn't want to address Congress in the beginning, so.
Absolutely, 100%. Looks like that just about wraps things up for today. We'd like to apologize to Jerry from Queens. Hopefully we can get to your call next show. For that's Evan Masters. I am Dylan Balsamo, and my socks don't match.